I'm Fr Tom Kearney. I'm here in Wilton and Cork in the SMA house in St Joseph's. I'm retired and I spend a lot of time down here in the garden, which keeps me very happy and keeps me out of harm's way and keeps me busy. And at this time, of course, with so much sickness around the coronavirus, it's wonderful to have the garden. And as you see, it's there behind me. I do a bit there every day in the morning and a bit in the evening. And I was on a wee programme before that showed the garden, so you might remember that. It mightn't be as colourful as it was then, but then it's a wee bit earlier in the year. We hope this year it'll even be more colourful than it was other years. There's a good few of us here in the house. There's about 14, 15 of us there today. Nearly all of us retired, and thank God we've all been safe during this epidemic. We have kept our distance from each other. We've been washing our hands from morning to night, if you like, and we are doing very well. Not like some other places that have had it very difficult and a very hard time. And we thank God that we have such space here that we can get out and move around. I thank God I can spend a lot of time in the garden or in the tunnel if the weather's not good. So I suppose we think a lot about people who are not as well off as ourselves these times, and people who have been hit with sickness. And I suppose we turn to God and we thank Him for looking after us here. We know we have tried to do our bit too, but it's God that brings success to what we do, just like in the garden here. We thank Him and we pray for all the other people, especially families that are tied in and maybe in a flat or somewhere else, or elderly people who are confined, cocooned. I'm able to come out here on my own. There might be nobody else within sometimes a couple of 100 yards of me. So I am very blessed to have this place. So for those at home, we pray for them, and we ask. I suppose St Joseph was a worker. He was a carpenter and all the rest. He knows what it is to work and the dignity of work. So we do think of those who are not able to work, and we'd ask God to be with them and to help them at this time, and to realise that despite it all, I suppose there's even good things happening as we look around. Families supporting each other, being concerned about each other, helping each other. I think that's wonderful. That's what being a good person is all about, being there. So I wish God to bless you all and keep you safe during these hard, difficult times, especially for those where there's families and children and all together, up living very close to each other. It's not easy. It's not easy to love all the time, but we get there, please God.